Hi guys, it's me, Eldridge Cooke from eldridgecooke.com, still in Ghana, West Africa. I'm just going to try and take a trip to the beach today, take a new route that I've never been on before, so it should be interesting. I should have a lot of adventures. But I just wanted to kind of give you what have I been thinking about this week. I've been thinking about the word arrogant, and I've been thinking about the term when people say you show off. And I think that both of these situations, both of these kind of terms are kind of misused a lot of the time. Because if you think about it, you know, it's always good to look up these words anyway, but I find that a lot of people throw these words about. But if you've worked hard in life to achieve your goals, to gain certain information, to gain certain, you know, financial well-being, or, you know, as I said, educational well-being. You may have done a degree, or you've just gone to college, you've just done something. Take off my hat for a little while, you're in the shade. I don't think it's something that people should be concerned about, you being arrogant or showing off, because if you've put in the work, you've built your knowledge, you've built yourself, you've built everything around you, why then is it arrogant to just be? Why is it seen that because you've achieved something, you now may be showing off to somebody else? The reason why I make this point is because I think that people dumb themselves down. I think that people kind of don't shine their light for the fear of what others may think about them. Somebody's always going to have something to say about you. Somebody's always going to be pointing the finger. But the importance to us, you and me, is just to be who you are. Don't worry about what people will say. Someone's always going to say something. And just keep on achieving, keep on growing, keep on building. You know, it's not your fault if you're the only person in your circle who has inspiration or aspiration, should I say. It's not your fault if you want to be different from the crowd. It's not your fault if you want to travel the world. It's not your fault if you want the finest wine or the finest cars or whatever. Whatever makes you happy, or whatever's a part of your purpose in life, that's what you should be striving for. Sometimes you're around people who use these words arrogant and, you know, you're showing off. But if we are to be the best versions of ourselves, a lot of the time we're actually having to sell ourselves. If you're running your own business, you've got a product or a service, you're selling yourself, you're putting it out there, you have to tell the benefits of the product, you have to tell the benefits of the service. So when people are around you saying, you know, or they might not even say it, but they might suggest that you're a show off or you're arrogant in the way that you do things, you know, as long as you're being humble, as long as you're just being you, I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with, you know, showing what you have, as long as it's not to upset another person. It should be about sharing to inspire others that they can do too. Now, hopefully this video makes sense. I just get little inspirations, but it kind of bothers me sometimes the way that people, you know, throw these words around. And it's affected me in the past, so I'm sure it's affecting other people. But as long as you're being humble, as long as you're staying true to yourself, be as arrogant or show off as you want, because you've worked hard to have whatever you have, or to do, or to be able to do whatever you do. Do you understand my point? So that's the order of today's little rant here in Ghana. As I said, I'm just back into the sun now because the sun's hot out here. But yeah, you just do you. Yeah, people never ever see the hard work that you put into things. They always just see the outcome, and when they see the outcome, they say, oh, you're this or you're that. So as I said, if you are being arrogant and you are showing off, check yourself. But if you're just being yourself, maybe you come from a background that, you know, a lot's not going on, and you've taken the risk to be more outgoing and ambitious than the rest, you may get these words thrown about. But feel confident in yourself, keep on keeping on. Anything is possible. My name's Eldridge Cooke. As I always say, This year I've given you a couple of international videos. I hope you appreciate them. Like and share the videos. Contact us if you need any coaching, business coaching, any speaking. Yeah, just contact us. We'll be back in the UK soon. Eldridge Cooke, eldridgecooke.com. And I just want to say, just be you, just do you. Don't worry what people are going to say. Because if you show off, if you don't show off, if you're arrogant or you're not arrogant, someone's always going to have something to say. So, got to ignore a lot of the naysayers and just keep doing what you're doing. Only you know if you're showing off or you're being arrogant. And if that is the case, check yourself. Eldridge Cooke, eldridgecooke.com.